So I'll be taking you on this Metricool training. Okay, so the goal actually is such that we are able to effectively use Metricool as a tool to schedule posts on social media. Okay, so that's it basically. So the first thing you need to know actually is that based um, on the brand theme, the first thing first, to be able to use Metricool, you must have scheduled your post. That is what you want to write about on social media. Okay, let's say the focus is on Mother's Day celebration, and so you have some post idea here. Okay, you must have planned them out. What do you want to say on each of the days? So let's say the post idea is get ready for Mother's Day 2023 with our festive sale, blah blah blah. You would have written the topic, the title, then the caption. I'm looking for one that has almost everything done like that, so you can better understand. Give me a moment. So here are post ideas. As you can see, the title of this post is turn every festival into a sales opportunity with our festive package. Then this will be the caption. Okay, so you save them here. Get ready to celebrate your 2023. This is the post title, right? And you can then write the caption underneath it. So once that has been sorted, maybe you're planning 7 days post, which means you would have written out 7 of this. You can plan this out. So long as you have your basic idea, pop it into the tools available, ChatGPT, Niches, or whatever you're used to using, or you can even create it here. So if you ask this particular tool now, elevate your festive sales, come with a proven elevate your festive sales game with our proven strategies. You can just put at the front that this guy should expand it for you. You can expand it or summarize it for you. You can give your outline, whatever you want. It will be able to give you idea. Then it can help you get some little content that you can put in there. Then after you've done that, the next thing to do is to jump into Canva. You have to go into Canva. Okay, the next thing to do once that has been sorted out is to go into Canva. So you come into Canva. I already have some templates like that before, so let me just open them. So I'm not starting afresh, but if you don't have anything like that, just start with creative design from your Canva access, or better still, come to the agency client here. Then inside this place, then you can click creative design, or let me work with this your design that I have here. So we have edit photo. No, I want to turn this into a design. So let's say I want to using a design. So for design, so let me just duplicate it. Oh, this is showing us as an image. I see. Okay, if this is so you come in here and then go back into your what's it called? So let's say this is the caption. The caption now, the title or the hook for the post. So let's say this is that's our caption. Then we have an image to back it up. Turn every festival into a blah blah blah. This is not a really done design as far as I'm concerned, but just to give you an idea of what we are trying to do. Turn every festival into a sales opportunity with our sales festival package. Then it can be a, so let's assume that this is a post, right? So after you've created, and you can duplicate this if the posts you're trying to make are similar. Okay, you can just duplicate this and just change the caption, change the image. Okay, we have, there is 4 images here. So what we do is send these images to Google Drive. Google Drive is linked here. So send the images to Google Drive so that we can be able to use it for the purpose we want to use it for. So here we go. We have a folder here, beginners base, theme designs. So that's the folder we'll be sending these designs to. So start over again. Share. So we drop it into this folder, beginners base theme designs. So let's say you have up to, there are times if you're doing long posts, if you're doing carousel and the rest, you might have up to 100 designs here. Okay, could have as much as that. Then what you do is you won't be able to send those 100 at a go. The maximum you can send at a go is 10 images, so you might have to break them down by clicking maybe the first 10. You can just select from, type your number here, 1 to, like now we don't have up to 10, so I'm doing 1 to 4. But when you have more than that, you have to put 1 to 10, and when you're done with 1 to 10, you do 2 to 20, like that, 20 to 30, to break it down, because you can't send the whole designs you have at a go. Then we send. All right, so that's how we do it. Once we are done with designing in Canva, we send directly to the Google Drive attached to the Canva the account. So when this is done, it's time now to explore. Okay, export finished design from Canva, Google Drive. 10 designs can be exported at once. So this is, you can view it in Google Drive. You'll see it would already be there, or alright, so these are the 4 designs. They are here already. So now that we have the design, it's time to schedule the post. It's time to schedule the post, but you have to schedule it first. You can't go directly into Metricool. That's the app itself that you use in scheduling. You have to use the template. First of all, we need to use the template. Okay, so when you want to, let me just quickly give you an overview of how Metricool works. So Metricool depends on the account you have access to. There's something they call hard brand. This is where you add brand. I have a limitation here. I can only add 5 brands. A brand is, let's say, beginners base. Beginners base is 1 brand. So it means Essentially, it means every asset that beginners base has. So let's say this is a new brand that you want to create. You click on this one, but if I click on it, it will tell me I don't have any access anymore. So you click on this, you type out the name. Okay, so you type out the name of the of the brand. It could be anything, just like, let me go to Mama Tega, that is still very blank. So you come here, click on the brand. Mama Tega is blank, so let's see what that looks like. So as you can see, we only have, so we've not done any connection. If you want to connect the account, I've added you here as an editor. Okay, so what I am, okay, yeah, as an editor, then what you do is come to connections. Then these are all the assets for a brand. Here you can add if they have a website, because Metricool, one very beautiful thing about Metricool is that it allows us to track analytics of visitors to websites, everything, every analytics that is necessary regarding data of what is going on with the account. You can have access to it. So here, if you want to connect the website, if they have a website and you need to do it, you click on this. It will give you option of what to do. You will need to add a JavaScript or a tracking pixel to the what's it called, a snippet to the website, such that we can use that to monitor what goes on the website. Then here, if you want to connect Twitter, you click on Twitter. It would automatically link you to, okay, right. But right now, because I have my account connected somewhere, so I need to remove this. You see that has automatically added me to this account, but this is not my account, so I've removed it. So if you want to connect Facebook, you do the same. If you want to connect Instagram, and the Instagram has to be a professional account, that is a business account, and for you to do that, you must have access to the person's, you must be an admin on the person's Facebook page. You must be an admin, must be added as an admin on their Facebook page. That's the way you can connect. It automatically connects the Instagram, LinkedIn, same, every other. These are all the accounts that you can connect, YouTube and all. So once you're done, you can include name and picture if you want. Okay, yeah, the name and picture thing is just, we've added the name. Actually, that's to help us to identify the account. So that's how to set up a brand, basically. So Mama Tega is sitting on one brand, same as other this particular Metricool account can only take 5 brands, so, and it's already used up already. So these are what's it called, so for the connection for beginners base, let me quickly take you through them. This is the website, this is Instagram, this is Pinterest, although we really don't use Pinterest that much currently. This is LinkedIn, this is Facebook. Currently don't connect to TikTok and the rest, so as at this recording. So that's it, the brand is set. So what do you do when you've linked your brand and you have access? The next thing to do is to go to planning. Here, this is where you plan your post. Okay, and you can also use this toggle up here to check the best times to make your post. But if like now I said, this particular, when it's deep blue, it's a better time to post. When it's very light, like now, like if you see this, it's quite light, it's not a very good time to post, because it would, but before the system can be able to guide you like this, you must have set up your account, and you must have used it you must be using it often for it to understand your audience and when they interact with the post, especially for a client. So let's say you want to make a post for today. Now this is about right about 10 o'clock. So you can tap on this, or you just come here, create new post. Okay, so I'm going to be making an example here. So you come here, create new post. Don't forget we've already created our post. That's the one that has to do with caption and everything. So what we are just putting, since we are using the image from Canva as the headline or as the hook to get people's attention to our post, so there's no need copying the title of this. So you're just copying the caption. So when you come here, you paste the caption in here. All right, then if you need hashtag, this is where the hashtag is. Just type anything. If whatever your post is, if it's around business, just type business. So to bring small business, you see it's already populating business woman, so you don't have to stress yourself. And I think you can add about 33, I think 30, up to about 30 hashtags, and it runs like that, up to about 30 hashtags. So it goes on like that. So you populate them as much as you want. Then what next? You see all these icons, these are the active account. Okay, if you need any to be active, just click on it, click on it, click on it. So as you possibly can see, it has already populated this for Twitter. Okay, for Facebook, depends on the if you click on it, switch it off, meaning you don't want to post to that channel. So what I wanted to show you is there are two options of post. Either you do the standard Facebook publication, or you do Reels, which is video post. So if it's a video post you want to do, it will prompt you here that for Reels you have to add at least one video. Can you see it here? For Reels you have to add at least one video. So if you click the same thing for Instagram, okay, it will require that you also, it will tell you at least add one image or video. Okay, so this is what now, this is Google My Business. We are not using it. Pinterest, we should be using it, but or you should know how to use it, but currently I'm not sure that. Okay, there's an account hooked to it. For if you're posting directly to YouTube, you will need to, some protocols you need to observe, like thumbnails and the rest. So if you're doing video posts, it will also prompt you that you need to add a video or image. So having said that, so for, if you notice here, Twitter, you can only post 280 characters, and what we have currently is about 458. So that is where editing by network comes in. This is more like the template, since when the first thing you pasted here was every caption that you needed for all the platforms. So now you need to click edit by network for these red flags, so that you can address them one after the other. Each platform has its own red flag here, so we need to address it one after the other. So you click edit by network. All right, so now this becomes your template. So let's tackle Twitter. Edit content. All right, so whatever you change here does not affect Facebook, does not affect, it is only Twitter based, and this is the main template. It's still safe. So let's say you made a mistake or anything, you can always still go back here and copy the main thing. But if whatever you edit, whatever you edit right here affects all of these channels. This is the control what's it called, control content. If you edit anything here, it affects all of this. So when you want to edit, except the correction or the editing you want to do affects all of them. But if it has to do with what's it called, number of character, or maybe the use of hashtags, some platform accept hashtags while some don't. So I will advise you do that one, or it is not even an advice, that's the standard recommendation. You edit by the networks. So we are working on Twitter now, so ready to take your sales to the moon. That's a good intro. Ready to take your sales to the moon, I guess. So to join the train and check our bio for the details on how to get started today. So we can take out this one, how to get started today. Let's take this out. If we take it out, we still have sufficient distance. So we can now say, I guess so, to join the train and check our bio for the details on how to do that. Something like that. Just like a call to action to support the first one. So what's next? There is an option to, okay, it's not available here in what's it called, for Twitter, but there's an option for first comment. You know, when you make a post and let's say everything you want to say, you can't finish saying them here because of maybe space or anything, you can, like the part I cut out now, let's say my post is a Facebook post, let's see. So see the first comment as shown here. So I can paste the remaining of what I wanted to say into this place as the first comment. It will automatically post it for me. Okay, instead of you making a post and there's no comment. So if there's any additional thing you want to say, you can just, okay, so we need to cut it out here. Remember, we are editing Facebook, so you come here, cut this one. Okay, because Facebook allows up to 16,192 character. We still have enough space left, so maybe your comment could be something else instead of using this. Or you can just say, if you like, you can say, please like and share this post. So when you make this post, you can add what's it called now, emojis as well. So maybe after that, okay, you can add as many as you want in the comment section, no limit. So you can add, you can also add more. Okay, because what's it called, Facebook doesn't really use hashtags. You can only control that in the template. But once you have started editing any of this individually, whatever you edit in the template does not affect them anymore. So, and that's how to make adjustment. So that's the way you edit for each of these things. But you keep saying that they would say you can't post in the past. So when you're ready to post, you have to change this time. The time right now is 9:54 and this is 9:51. So we need to change this time to, let's say, if we are going to post it, but if not, once you're done with your editing. So two options. If you plan to post, let's say tomorrow, it is here you will change the time of when you want the post to go. Okay, you change it here. Let's say it's tomorrow, you change it here. Okay, but if it's today, you see it's telling you that publish date can be a past date, so it has to either you change the date or you move the time forward, or you click publish now, and that will take away the error. But we are not making any posts right now. So that is it. Then you edit each of the platforms you want to post to, like I've shown you. So what's the next thing to do? Remember that we've designed in Canva, so you have a lot of options here. You can use stock images. So all you need to do is to search. Let's say it's just an image that you need to support your post. So let's just click on this. Will be here. If you want to edit it, you can edit and put caption. Okay, so let's say, I believe, oh, I used to think you can, okay, you can draw. So whatever you need to do. Then you can also add text. I know that option was there. You can equally add text. The font size, let's make it medium large. Then you can change the color, but ideally all this should have been done inside Canva. So this is what it looks like. Beginners, be ready to take yourselves to the blah blah blah, and that's it. It's ready to go. If you're going to add the image that you created via Canva, how would you do that? So this is how to do that. So we are going to use the option from URL. So you come here, you come to, this is where the post is, beginners base. So let's say this is the image you want to use. So let's say you're going to use this particular image, because ideally they will all have different captions. Okay, so you already know which one is which based on the way you've arranged them. So you click on get link. Okay, then make sure you remove the restricted. Make sure you have the anyone with the link. Okay, then copy link. Done. Then you come back to your here and post link, and you can just accept and go. And here it is. Your image is here. So that's the way you go about it. For Instagram and I think LinkedIn to the longest, the highest number of images or for carousel post or whatever can't be more than 10. So make sure you keep your story within 10 images. Nothing can be done right now because of all these plenty errors. It will not give you option to save your work. So we have to address the errors one after the other. Publish date can be a past date. So let's take care of that first. Let's say this will be on the 7th. Okay, that one has gone. Then Instagram auto publish feed post, invalid aspect ratio for images. Ratio must be between 4 to 5. Awesome. So with this particular case now, it means our design didn't follow we didn't use a template that is Instagram friendly. So naturally when I want to design, I just go to an Instagram template, and that's what I would use personally. So when you want to design, so I'm quickly adding that for you. So let's say you want to design anything, come to home, you will see an option that says what do you want to do. So just click on social media or just type Instagram. If you click on social media, to give you a lot of options. Alright, click on social media, then so these are the popular. So here we have a lot of options. Okay, but ideally, once for me, I go with just go with the Instagram post square. It will automatically fit for most major. Instagram square works for most of them aside YouTube. Okay, all right, so we have an Instagram size template here, so we can just, let's use, for instance, let's just pick this guy here. Let's say this is the template we want to use. All you just have to do is to edit, Ctrl Z, double click. Let's change this to beginner's base, for instance, and look for another image. Where image? Okay, so for image, just click one of this and just drag onto the screen there to replace it automatically. Then whatever caption you need to put it there. So let's save this for as an example so that you see that. Yeah, let's save it quickly. So we are saving it into beginners base theme. Is the only work there. If you want a transparent background, but we don't need this to be a transparent background, so just save. Okay, and the thing will automatically save. So let's say you want to quickly convert this to use for, maybe you need this cover for YouTube or any other post, or maybe landscape for for any other thing. Just click the size you want. We already having, okay, if you click YouTube, Instagram post square, this would give you a lot of options. So let's say you're looking for Facebook post landscape, then maybe for YouTube as well. So just type what you're looking for. Resize to YouTube. Let's say thumbnail. So we have to copy and resize. That's what you press. If you click copy and resize, it will create additional sizes of those things for you. Then you adjust them to fit what you need them for. This is for YouTube, as you can see. It has resized this for YouTube for us. So if you want, you can bolden it a little bit to work for the platform. Then make slight adjustment here and there. So make slight adjustment here and there. Right. Then you can also save this for YouTube. That's for you. This is supposed to be for your thumbnail. Then you can also save it to the drive. There's one other one that okay, I think it's this one. This is for Facebook post landscape. You see, it has already resized it for you, but this is the main one. This is Instagram size, and this is the one we need. So I'm doing this to show you how to take away that this invalid aspect ratio for images. So let's delete all this. We have to delete this. Okay, so you click remove, and remove. Yeah, so let's get the URL of that particular one. We need to refresh. Okay, see, it has arrived. Let's get the URL. Get link, restriction removed, copy link, done. Repeat those steps again. From URL, paste the URL, accept, boom. You see, that error is gone because we have used the right size of images that we should have. Okay, having done that, to reduce the number of work you have to do, let's just use that same URL for the template, so that hopefully it can cut across those other ones that we've not edited. You don't have to do it individually, although because we've started editing some channels or some platform, it may not reflect on those ones that we've started editing for. Okay, but we've done Twitter, it may not show for it. Yeah, because we've attempted to edit it on our own. But if we go to LinkedIn, because we've not started editing in LinkedIn, the image will show. Have you seen that it's there? LinkedIn is not showing any error because we can use this image for LinkedIn. It won't flag it. For Pinterest, the board where to publish this pin is required, so we need to create the board where we'll publish this post. So because there's no board assigned to this Pinterest, so we need to put the title, the board. There's no data available because we haven't created any board. Then the link, right? So because of that, let's cancel Pinterest out of it. Then for YouTube, there'll be a lot of the image size will not be accurate. You can see YouTube, you need to at least have one video or short title is required. Images are not supported for YouTube. It is necessary to select the audience of the video. So but because this is not a video post, so let's leave it. But to post to YouTube, there must be one video at least. So it's still the same process. If we had recorded a video inside and then share the link to wherever the link is, all we just have to do is to send the link to Metricool. Metricool will fetch the video for us. So for now, I'm clicking off. Yeah. So what we have now, you can see we can now save. Okay. If you want auto publish, it is on, but we don't want auto publish. And that's because the date is for tomorrow 7. That's why it's asking if it should auto publish, but we don't want to because this is a test. It is not meant for any audience at all. So you click as draft, okay, which means it's not going to post anything. Save as draft. So when you're ready to post, you can now make your adjustments, the timeline, but it is not scheduled yet. It's draft. So let's save it, and nothing is being flagged. So then Facebook doesn't have an image too. So before you start editing those individual platform, make sure your video, your pictures are already on the template. That's the main template, so that they can inherit all these other things. So let's quickly add an image to Twitter as well. So I was saying, before you start editing those platforms separately, ensure you've done the needful with this template here, such that these individual channels can inherit video, images, and if they are not necessary for the individual channels, you remove the ones you don't need. So that's it. We have our 4 channels ready to go, same content, but you can just retweak to suit the requirement of that channel, and that's it. Save. So you see these are already here for 11 I think around 10 a.m. tomorrow, but they are not scheduled for post. So when it's time to post, you click on each of them. We're starting with Twitter. Then you can click on either publish now, either publish now or whatever you want to do. If you want publish now, then you have to change the time. So all of it still remains the same. So like if I need to schedule any of these posts now, I'll schedule them around this period, and here that are a little darker. Okay, and that's for best times on Facebook. Instagram, you may not have a lot of data because Instagram work a bit funny. You see, there are no lot of indication of the best time to post. For Twitter, I think it's almost the same thing too. It doesn't give so much option of the best times. It says around 1 p.m. till about 5 o'clock is best time to post on Twitter. So that might be the time you will be scheduling the post for. Alright, and that is how to use Metricool. Then what else do you need? Inbox. You have access to inbox. So let's say they respond to your comments, anything, with your Metricool downloaded on your phone. You can respond to comments and everything from one spot. Every comment, either on Facebook, either on LinkedIn, either on Twitter. Okay, Metricool makes it easy so that you're not jumping from each channel. You can add all and it will indicate what platform. This is Instagram, this is LinkedIn, and that's it. So majorly you'll be spending your time in planning, inbox, then maybe analytics to see what is working and what isn't. So that's a short introduction to Metricool. But to even have it much more sweeter, you need to understand how to use the template, because alright, so this is where you get the data of what's going on. This is for website visits. Alright, not much is happening there currently, and this is the traffic source where people are coming from. Okay, looking at and what they are not. For Instagram, you can always check them individually to get. Alright, yeah, so this is Instagram as it is as at current.